So I'm behind by several movie reviews because the last few days have been just very full of outside my house activities. So I was trying to decide how I wanted to do these, and I think I want to do them in a couple of different videos. So be ready for a bunch of really short videos. Sorry, not sorry. So the one I'm going to do for this one was the one I watched. I watched this. I want to say Thursday, and it was called The Rickshaw Man, or well, it's got a longer name. Mohat, yeah, Muhomatsu, The Rickshaw Man, and it's a remake of another film called The Rickshaw Man. Both films directed by the same director, Hiroshi Inagaki. The first one had actors in it that I didn't recognize, and it's not available, so I have not watched it. This one, however, had two huge actors of Japanese cinema, Toshirô Mifune and Hideko Takamine. So it was quite something to watch it. It is sort of mostly a comedy until it's not a comedy, and then it is devastating. So it's about Mifune's character, the Rickshaw Man, who is of a lower class, and he is, a bit of a jokester, and he does what he does, and that's his life. He sort of jokes with everyone in the town where they live. And one day he sees a bunch of boys playing, and this one boy is afraid to climb up a tree, and he's like, "Oh, just do it. You got this." And the kid does it, falls, hurts himself like really badly. So the Rickshaw Man drives him to his house, where he meets his mother and his father. His mother, played by Hideko Takamine, and they're obviously very grateful that this man has saved their son. He starts to sort of be friendly with the family when her husband dies. Suddenly, it cuts through the years, and they've been together, not together, but like he's been, a surrogate father kind of figure for this boy as he goes through adolescence. And obviously, the two adults are in love with each other, Mifune and Hideko Takamine. But she's too proper, and she's a widow, and she's grieving, and so she's from a different class, and so they don't get together. And then in public, Mifune's character has a big sort of moment where he shows that he's, of a different class, right? Different economic class. And it makes him feel so horrible, and he gets so drunk afterwards, or he's a little drunk while he's doing it, that he goes to see her one last time and basically is like, I'm too dirty for you, and like leaves. And then you can see where it goes from there. It gets really devastating. And I think they managed to handle the transition from basically a comedy, a little tragedy mixed in with the father dying, to a straight up horrible, like, Remains of the Day style romantic agony, devastating ending really very well. And I want to say that it lied on the strength of both Mifune and Takamine. Mifune can be very over the top sometimes in his performance. He can be very hyper masculine, and he manages to do that, but then bring in some true sorrow and true, just heartfelt devastation to his character towards the end. And then Takamine is just her face is so expressive, and as you see her go through the years of regret when the ending happens, you're like, no, protect her at all costs. So it's a lovely film, and it will make you feel a whole lot of feelings. So I recommend it. And it's these titans of mid-century Japanese cinema. So you should definitely check it out. I hadn't seen anything else from Hiroshi Inagaki before, so this was the first. It's in Technicolor, too. I forgot to say that. Glorious, glorious Technicolor. There is a few sequences of sort of almost psychedelic dreamscape moments for Mifune's character that are also quite wonderful. So it's both from a humane level, devastating and lovely, and also from an artistic level, something very unlike a lot of the films from Japan of this era, or at least a lot of the films from Japan at this era that I've seen. So definitely check it out. This is The Rickshaw Man. It's on the Criterion Channel. It's good stuff.